Okay, we're live.
All right, rise and shine, everyone. It's Merlin and Dan, the great curator between Two Slabs. It is officially springtime, folks. So, welcome. I've got some rest. Dan, how are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Merlin. I'm itching. I'm itching
Itching
to go
for a
to a card
scratch or
show.
what?
We haven't gone to a card show in a couple weeks, and it feels like I'm going through withdrawal.
That's right.
So
You were texting me all weekend,
I know,
telling me
right?
you had mofo big time. You
Yes,
wanted to be
yes.
in
I feel like
Chicago.
I feel like we should have been in Chicago, but you know what? This is good because in the last couple of weeks, I've been able to catch up on a lot of work that I've been neglecting. So I've been like, catching up on real world stuff. It's very important to stay focused on that stuff and not drop the ball because that's what allows me, anyways, to live this card life. So doing that, catching up on that. But I am super excited for this weekend, the Mint Collective. There's a lot of hype around this show. They've been doing a lot of promotion, so I feel like a different energy going into this weekend. How about
Yeah,
you?
right. Oh, no, I do too. I mean, I'm definitely finally got some rest, and got some work around the house and everything. Some personal work as well. Got some editing done, but again, I have that mofo, I have that itch. Can't wait to get back out into the floor and sell some more cards. I've gotten a lot back. Got some good mail day stuff. Got some great grades back from PSA and SGC, and I can't wait to put them in my display case this weekend and hopefully
Yeah,
they sell.
yeah, yeah. So that'll be really exciting, and it'll be exciting to see what type of cards that people have at this show. Are we going to be the only alternative game in town, or are we gonna have some competition and we're gonna have to take them out? We'll see. We'll see. I don't know about you, but I'm bringing some different type of inventory this week, so we'll see if that is popular or not. I don't know.
I am definitely bringing my oddball stuff, a lot of good stuff. If you saw my Instagram, I'm already starting to post some of my unique oddball stuff that I'm bringing with me to Las
Right.
Vegas. You saw my Madonna card, my Tom Hanks. What else I brought, posted lately? My Dolly Parton, my Cody Rhodes. Cody
So
Rhodes is coming
are
back to
you
WWE.
going are you going more entertainment celebrity now with your
Um,
inventory?
I think so. Or, I'm still doing, the sports and I'm, of course, wrestling. You and I both love our wrestling. You're still holding your wrestling for the right time, I guess, for the
Hmm.
Prism coming up. But I'm
Hmm.
still, I'm trying to get everybody's feet wet, so to speak. I want to see, test the waters and see if everybody's interested. And me, I sell pretty much a handful at every show.
Yeah.
I usually bring a lot of the rookie cards and the autograph cards of your top wrestling, modern, and veterans. But I
Hmm.
love wrestling and I love entertainment since I work in entertainment. So I like to bring the entertainment, but I want to be different
Yeah.
versus everybody else. So yeah, I like the Marvel. I love the Star Wars. I like the Britney Spears. So yeah,
Hmm.
bring it on, man. And it
Hmm.
sells. So why not keep doing it? Do you agree?
Yes. And do you have any Vegas entertainers? Do you have like a share card?
Well, that's a good idea. Or a Frank
Yeah, yeah.
Sinatra, or
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
Liberace. I just
Yeah.
sold the Hulk Hogan Liberace card that I had, but I wish I
Oh,
still had
wow.
it. But that would be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Or a Celine
Yeah.
Dion.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that'd be kinda cool. Anytime I go to, like, a show, I try to bring something, like, that's a local favorite to the show, you know what I mean? I think that might do well.
Elvis, definitely Elvis.
Yeah. Oh, some Elvis cards would be interesting. Yeah.
You don't have an
Yeah.
Elvis or a Frank baby?
I don't, but I might have to pick up one pretty soon. Let's say hi to some of the people here. Global sports card investor, a friend from
What's
down
up,
under.
global sports car investor from Australia?
Okay, Hero Three's in the house.
Hopefully, we get some tenderness stories. Tenderness, I mean, tenderizing stories.
Yeah, he likes to hear the tenderizing story. So maybe we'll see. We're gonna be doing a lot of filming in Vegas, so we'll see if we can get some good deals on tape. I might have to start
Tenderness.
like, yeah, I might have to start like taping some of my private deals to entertain you guys because there's a lot of tenderizing that goes on there too. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, Global Sports Card Investor got a
What the
question for
hell are you?
you.
Oh yeah. So since we're going to Vegas, that in order to stomach Las Vegas this weekend, I need a big ass bottle of kombucha, guys. I don't know if you drink kombucha, Dan, but this is Pink Apple Lady.
I've had it a couple times, and honestly, I think it's nasty. It's like it's like vinegar that you're drinking, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
apple
I'm
cider
getting ready
vinegar.
to prepare my stomach for Vegas.
Oh boy, guys. Oh boy. Okay, Brian Adams. Brian Adams here. Thank you so much, Brian,
What's
for the
up, Brian?
donation.
Good to see you,
That
man.
helps. That helps keep the channel going. So we appreciate it. Thank you so much,
Mhm.
brother. Brian Basketball.
What's up, y'all? What's up, Brian?
Okay, Funkin' Mint.
Funkin' Mint. Hey, boys.
Let's
That's a
see
cool
here.
icon.
I love
I love
podcasts.
podcasts. What's up, fellas?
Card Market
Hard Market
Media.
Media. Hola, fellas.
Okay, Quan, what's up, brother?
Quan, what's up, Quan? Ooh, I like his little icon too. Ed
Yeah,
Ram,
Ed
good.
Ram.
Ed, see you tonight. It's always good to hear from Ed.
Ooh, this is interesting. Vintage Lord here has a
Oh,
play.
Vintage Lord picked up 2 boxes of the Prentice cards. Possible Donald Trump, auto, and patch pink or blue. Oh, that's cool. Let me show you some real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, I wonder about that. Like, I try to stay away from those really controversial cards, but that would be interesting to see what the reception is on that.
Well, that's why. Hold on. Let me say, I'm going to show you some real quick too. Myself. This is kind of controversial, but I don't want to get into it. But I still want to open this up. Let me show you. I'm going to open this up and show this on a
Decision
video.
Series 2, Decision 2020. Okay.
And
What's
this
the chase in that?
Oh, well, the Kanye West, of course, Donald Trump, Biden cards. And then also, if you saw my post on Instagram, it's the rookie of the COVID card.
Saw that. Do you have that in hand? Can you show people that?
Oh my God, I don't.
How? Okay, guys. I mean,
I don't know.
they can make a card of everything, but do they really have to make a card of a COVID germ and a vaccine and a syringe?
You keep talking.
Okay, you guys got to see this card. Merlin is the king of oddball. Like, he blows me out of the water, but he got this card. It's like from that box that he just showed. Decision. Look at Merlin. Look at Merlin. It shows it's from the decision box, and it's like a COVID germ with a vaccine.
Down, though,
They put it upside down. Look at that card, guys. Would anybody in the chat want this card? Let's take a survey.
COVID rookie.
Okay.
Well, that the cryptocurrency from Alan Ginter is like one of the hardest cards. It's been on Card Ladder for like months. So why can't COVID?
Yeah, there are some oddball cards. There's that one, like the Bitcoin crypto card that you just mentioned. There's like an egg card also in the Alan Ginter set.
Right.
So, I mean, I can see people collecting that for sure. But let's take a poll here. How many people in the chat would want the COVID vaccine card? I'm curious to know. But yes, so that'll be interesting. You'll debut that in Vegas, so you get some good feedback on that.
Right.
But yeah, that's interesting. Okay, all right. We got sidetracked here. Let's say hello to everybody else here.
What's up, everyone?
The comments are piling up here.
Glad I can share that with everyone. Jair Santana, what's the next whatnot? When is it, Dan?
Okay, guys. Here's the thing. I know I've dropped the ball on the whatnot. I've gone like 2 or 3 weeks now where I haven't done it. I just don't have time, guys. That's the thing. I've got the inventory. I just got to make time to do it, but I'll probably do it. I mean, maybe you guys can give me some feedback and let me know what good day of the week to do it. Like, I've been trying to do it on Mondays, but it just seems like it's really hard for me to get it going on Mondays. Maybe I can do it a different day of the week.
They don't suspend you or anything for taking time off, do they?
They haven't said anything to me, but
good.
I figure, I mean, to be successful at this, just like anything else, you have to be consistent.
Right.
So I've got to ramp it back up. But I don't know. Like, I have mixed feelings about this. I'm gonna do a video about this where I talk about my experience doing the whatnot. But I'll give you guys a little preview. I know I complained in the beginning that like they set these like quotas, like these unofficial quotas that you have to meet for whatnot, and at first I thought like they were really hard to get to. Like, they wanted you to do like $10,000 a week or something like that. But honestly, you could do that. Like, the platform, the marketplace is so powerful where you could generate that type of income, but you got to be on there a lot. You got to do like 2-3 hour streams, like at least two or three times a week, and have the right inventory to kind of get that amount. So you can make money on Whatnot for sure, but it's time consuming for sure, because of the packaging involved, because of the time that you got to stream. So for me, I'm kind of like doing it to, it's nice to move that type of inventory, but mainly I just kind of do it to interact with people and grow the brand. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But it is a stretch for me to keep doing this. So we'll see. I don't know how long I'm going to continue to do it. Maybe I need to outsource it. Maybe I need to hire a Whatnot intern or something to be doing these streams for me.
That would be a
But
good idea.
I do see value in it. So, anyways, long story short, I'm probably gonna try to do one within a week or so. We'll see. But I will be back on there pretty soon.
You can probably pick up a lot of goodies from Vegas
Yeah,
for
yeah.
your
So
next show.
I need to pick up some stuff, and then we'll do another stream pretty soon.
Nice.
Okay. Let's see. We
We have
said hi to
next.
ooh, let's see here. There's a lot of
Okay.
people
Who do we
we're
have?
saying hi to. Oh, Mervin, our friend Mervin's in
Mervin
the house.
cleans you out. What cleans you out?
Your COVID.
Oh, the
card.
kombucha.
Oh, kombucha? Is that what he's talking about? Okay.
Probably. I don't know if it cleans me out. It just settles my tummy for the Vegas, so I can drink a little with the boys.
Okay, Poke Hollow Sports.
Pokey Hollow Sports. Hey guys, hope you guys are having a good day. Can't wait for the show today. But it's happening right now. So now it's here, guys. It's here.
Okay,
Axel's C, what's up, guys? Enjoying the content as I post my weekly auctions. I noticed that having bids up attracts more people to my store and I get more sales on my fixed items. I do. Good to know. So you think it's good to have a little both, to have some auctions and some fixed buy it now or like best offer items in your eBay store? Is that what he's trying to say?
I think so. Yeah.
What do you think about that, Dan?
I don't sell on eBay as much as you, so I mean, I would defer to your judgment on this. Most of my stuff that I put on eBay is I just put it as like buy it now or best offer, and I use it as feedback for my cards, and I see if anybody's interested and they give me offers. But I don't do a lot of transactions on eBay since I'm always at the card shows. What about you?
For me, like the options have always been a total train wreck, epic fail.
That's why I don't do it. That's why I don't do it.
I mean, seriously, I could put up a 1986 Jordan Fleer up there, PSA 10. It would go for $50. You know what I mean? It would just like, are you kidding me? And so I don't, unless you don't mind sacrificing a card like that, then go ahead and do it.
Yeah. Well, we don't have to because we go to shows so often.
Exactly.
But I would imagine if you don't go to shows like us, that's probably the best way to sell cards for sure.
Mm-hmm. So I just do buy it now, best offer.
Trade Card Depot here. He's asking how much for your COVID card.
I don't know. I don't even know yet. I've got to comp it out.
Yeah.
So I'm going to look for it.
Yes.
I'm also looking, like they said on Instagram, looking for the variants too. If you know any variants.
Are you serious?
Omicron,
there's variants of the COVID card?
Pretty cool though. Omicron, Delta,
Yeah. Oh boy.
Brian Adams, when I set up at my first show, I plan on having a variety of stuff, cards, comics, and maybe some vintage games.
You're gonna have a lot of fun, Brian. I highly recommend that you try to set up at a card show as soon as you can. Try to do it because it's so much fun, and you're gonna probably kill it. I know you're gonna kill it with the stuff that you've been posting. So good luck with that, and let us know how it goes.
Yeah, but don't go too big, like too quick. It can be a little overwhelming. So start, like one table at first, and then just see what you can do from that, and then build up. Is what I suggest you do.
Okay, Brian's got another follow-up question here.
What are your thoughts on all those V card sales on eBay? 99% of them were shill bidders. Check it out. And I've been, seeing these posts lately on YouTube, and a lot of YouTubers have been posting about the V cards and the shilling and all that. But I've listened to about a minute of it, and I don't know anything of it, so I've just kind of quit watching. Did you watch any of the videos? Or
I've seen little bits. I've seen little bits in here. So a lot of people have been asking my opinion about this. So let me just kind of give a quick comment here. So with anything that comes out that is severely hyped, right? There's always going to be like those initial flippers that come out, right? They'll buy all these V friend boxes and then they'll flip them at the highest margin they can, but then you're always going to get a correction as more supply goes out, becomes available. So
Mm-hmm.
this happens with everything, new releases of everything. They're always like, you pay, if you want it now, you got to pay a premium basically. So that's what's happening there. But with a lot of things, just like with these V-Friend cards, is a lot of it is based around passing the bag to the next person, and then eventually somebody's going to get left holding the bag, right?
Hot
Well,
potato.
these cards ever have value? Probably, I guess, because Gary V, I'm a Gary V fan. I like him. I think he, I like what a lot of the things that he says. Am I a NFT V Friends collector? No, I'm not. I don't. That stuff doesn't interest me at all. But I do realize that there's a market for that. So maybe the V Friends cards will have a collectible value at some point, but that's going to be determined several months down the line, right? Right now, it's just basically people flipping. This is that part of that NFT culture where people are just flipping, and eventually somebody's going to get left holding the bag. So that's my opinions on that. I think that the one thing I find is very interesting though, and maybe I don't understand what this concept is, right?
Okay.
But V Friends is basically an NFT project, okay, geared towards having like certain benefits that you get with when you hold a V Friend NFT, and NFTs are supposed to be like digital collectibles, yet. But now it seems like the cycle has come full circle where now they're making physical collectibles of the digital collectible art. And I just think I just think that's really ironic and funny to me. I'm not participating in that market. That's not to say that you shouldn't. If you're all into NFTs or you're gung ho Gary V supporter, then yeah, you can have fun and do all that stuff. But that's just kind of my quick thoughts on that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even understand about these cards. I looked at them; they looked like a bunch of stick figures.
Okay, okay, let's talk about this
Like,
since you brought that up. Okay, so
I'm just like, oh, no
so
offense,
if
sorry,
if,
but
if you
I
guys
will
don't know,
say,
Gary V, he drew all the artwork for V Friends. This was his original artwork, and his justification for this is that he wanted to be the original creator of this artwork.
okay,
And I guess now that he's done the original sketches, he's getting professional artists to make animations of it, and they're looking cleaner, right?
okay,
And this will be, like 10 years down the line, maybe they're gonna look like like Disney type art or something like that, right?
okay,
They're gonna be better drawn. But he wanted to be the original creator, so a lot of people are making fun of him because his artwork is what it is, right? And my thoughts on that are like, art is subjective, and
very,
maybe one person thinks it's trash, maybe one person likes it, whatever, so to each his own, I would say. But yeah, definitely, I think that a lot of people are, I think people have to realize what it is. And there's two sides to it. There's the people that are just flipping based on hype, okay, and then there are people that actually see the long-term value and are going to hold it for a long term because there's benefits to it. The actual collectible card itself or the NFTs, they're not they're nothing, guys. What comes with it is all the benefits that come behind that. Like, I guess you get to go to his conference and you get like some other things that he's promised as part of his community. So everything is based around him and what he can create in terms of value that he can associate with those NFTs. But the actual NFTs
gotcha,
themselves, they're just like, they're nothing, guys. They're like what's the best, they're like a placeholder. They're a placeholder that you can use for value someday down the line, and people are treating those placeholders and they're trading them for value today, if that makes sense,
okay,
right?
hmm,
But I suspect that a lot of people don't fully understand what they are and they're just flipping it. So this is why, again, I say that they're just passing the bag around, and eventually somebody's going to be left holding the bag. So hopefully,
I'm paying way too much.
yeah, hopefully they don't mortgage everything on that, is what I would say.
Someone will.
Okay. Okay. Next one here. Boom.
Who we have next? Cooter. What's
Cooter.
up, Cooter? Dan, any new vintage baseball editions?
Vintage baseball.
Have you bought
No.
stuff since Dallas?
I've picked up a couple things which I'll show you. We should do our mail day call after this since he brought it up. But no new vintage baseball. Excuse me, guys. But I am thinking about making a big purchase pretty soon.
Ooh.
I recently pulled some money out of an investment, so
Okay.
I'm sitting on some cash that I got to move around,
Okay.
and I might have to pull the trigger on something very expensive, and I'm thinking it might have to be a Mantle, Mickey Mantle, 1952 Mickey Mantle.
Are you
We'll
serious?
we'll see. We'll see.
A rookie 1952 tops Mickey Mantle.
Yes, yes, because me and you talked
Woo.
about that at the last Dallas show. We know
Right.
we have we know a guy who's been like buying these things and flipping them and things like that. And I was thinking to myself, oh, I've been watching him for a while. I've been studying, doing my research, so I might have to take a chance to dip my toe in that market and see what I can do
Now you're going to
about
start
that.
off at PSA 1, or you're going to go start off higher?
No, it'll be a PSA 1. It'll be I don't
Okay.
have that much cash, but it'll be a PSA 1. But here's my thoughts on this, and
Okay.
we can share this with the
And
viewers
tell
too.
the
Like,
audience what excuse me, what does a PSA 1 start at?
probably $30,000.
Okay.
Okay. But here's my thinking. Okay. I pulled this money out of investment. Okay. I got a couple options.
Okay.
I can sit on the money, right? Just put it in the bank in the bank where it is right now. So I don't have this on me, guys. So do not rob me. But it can sit in the bank and it can earn, basically no interest, 0.001 interest or whatever it is, right? So
In the
it does
bank.
nothing. With inflation rates the way they are right now, it's losing value. Okay. So that's not even an option. So I got to move it somewhere. I can put it into stocks, but that doesn't really excite me. And stocks are subject to this to similar volatility as like the card market, right?
Okay.
But stocks are historically, if you invest in the right stocks, historically they do give you a nice, 5 to 8% return on that, right?
Right.
So there's that. I could buy gold or silver, and that could be a nice hedge against inflation also, but that doesn't really interest me. I could invest in some type of business, but there's really no good opportunities right now. I could invest in some real estate, but it's not as much, it's not enough for me to put down for some real estate. So what I need to do right now is I need to put it somewhere where it can hold the value, protect it against inflation, and then if I want to, I can liquidate it quick, and then I can go buy real estate or go invest in a business if that opportunity comes up. So that's my thinking, to put it into a card that I know I could sell it really easily, and hopefully the value stays consistent, and then maybe I'll cash out of it in a year, or hold on to it for 10 years. Who knows? But that's kind of like my thinking. What do you think about that? Any thoughts?
Well,
Any advice?
oh, I love it. You can't go wrong with a Mickey Mantle, especially if you're in the card collecting or investing world. Definitely, that's like
Right.
the primo of them all.
Yeah. I was thinking like investing in some like high quality collectible assets. Like I wouldn't be buying modern cards, right? I wouldn't be buying anything like that is really volatile or anything like that. I would just buy like the cream of the crop type cards. Like I was even thinking about like comic books, I was thinking like a Hulk 181 Wolverine first appearance,
Ooh.
high grade, something like that. So, anyways, it's still something I'm kicking around. You guys might see me post some pretty crazy stuff pretty soon, and maybe I'll even make a video
So
about
many
it.
options.
Yeah,
So
who knows? Maybe I'll do something in Vegas this weekend. We'll see.
your wallet is burning.
Yes. But let's go over some mail day stuff.
Let's
Let's
do
show
it.
some stuff off here. I've got a couple things here. Let me show this one off first.
Okay,
Okay.
go ahead.
For some of you guys who don't think that I collect sports cards anymore, let me show you this beautiful Kobe Bryant. Check this out, guys. Kobe Bryant National Treasures Springfield bound on card autograph. Look how beautiful that is. What's special about this card is not only the subject matter of the card, Kobe going to the Hall of Fame on card auto.
Look at that.
Right?
That's beautiful. Springfield bound.
It's a pop one, by the way. But it also is jersey number. I don't know if you can see it. 24. Yeah, 24.
Yes. Oh,
So
24,
matching
25.
Yeah, matching jersey number. And if you guys don't know, matching jersey numbers do command a slight premium on cards. So whenever I can find a matching jersey number, I always try to pick it up. And Kobe is my basketball PC, so I'm always looking for like really nice high-end Kobe autographs. So pick this up.
You like Kobe?
Yeah. This is not mine. This is a consignment for my friend, but I thought it's very interesting here. This Jordan Prism what year is this? 1985 Prism Jewel sticker.
Oh,
It's a
you got one of those. I love
yeah,
those things.
vending
They're so
machine
unique.
sticker. So I didn't know a lot about this, but my friend gave it to me for consignment for Vegas.
Okay.
Um, guess how much the ballpark for this card is in this grade, PSA 6. Now, mind you, when this came out in 1985, this is from a vending machine, so probably cost about 25 cents.
Oh, let's say $3,000.
Current market on this right now is about $10,000. Yeah,
$10,000
yeah. You
for a
could say
vending sticker
you
from
could say
1985.
eight to $10,000 for this thing.
Man,
And
I had
I'm
one
not,
of Dolly
yeah.
Parton, and they rejected it.
I'm not
I'm
hyping
so
this up,
mad.
guys. I'm just telling you what it is. I was surprised myself. So I'm gonna put this in the case, and we'll see if anybody bites on this. But Jordan a Prism sticker.
I wish they would grade my Prism vending sticker of Dolly Parton.
Did you send it to BGS?
Oh, maybe I should have.
Maybe it's a BGS thing. I don't know. Who
Okay,
knows?
maybe it is.
Okay, like
PSA,
they'll take it.
Okay.
So those two, and then I've got some other stuff, but I can't tell you guys. It's like secret stuff. I got to keep it on the DL for a little bit. But I'll tell you afterwards. But
Okay.
I picked up this. I finally got it. The
Woo!
quad four horsewomen.
I like that. That's one of Merlin's favorites.
Oh no! And this thing is massive. Look how
it is jumbo.
Okay. Look how okay.
And it still has the frame around it too.
Here's
right?
a Kobe.
The metal frame.
Yeah, the metal frame. So this to give you a size comparison here. Look how big this thing is. I don't even know how to. I don't have a bag. Yeah, I know. I don't have a bag for this. I don't have a case.
Yeah, what are you gonna put that in?
I don't know. I gotta ask if PSA or BGS will slab it because I don't want to leave it exposed like this. It's such a beautiful card. I need to encapsulate it and protect it, you know? But check that out.
I know they all will. I think BGS and even SGC will.
Yeah. This card is I don't think people realize how special this card is, you know. But I picked this up for a good price.
Smaller than 8x10 because I've had 8x10s slabs.
It's like 5x7. I would say it's like 5x7.
And they'll do it, yeah. BGS I know will.
But just a beautiful card, you know, on card auto, the four horsewomen.
Are any of them going to be there this weekend, BGS or PSA?
I think all of them will.
Oh,
I think BGS for sure.
Then you should bring that with you and see if they'll grade it.
Yeah, let me do some research on that.
Because you know, I sent in that sketch card of Baby Yoda to BGS at Dallas, and I literally got it back on that following Wednesday. Can you believe that?
Wow!
Yes,
wow! Yeah,
that's how fast they graded it.
Yeah. So those are my weekly pickups. How about you?
That is gorgeous. Well, I got a bunch of stuff back from SGC. Well, first of all, I got a big deck of Uno of BTS cards.
Uno?
These are actual Uno cards of BTS.
Okay. What are you going to do with that?
I'm going to sell them and then also see if PSA is going to grade them because these are legal. You know, these are copyrighted. These are licensed.
All right,
cards.
nice.
So why won't they grade an Uno card, right?
Yeah, you know, I sold my BTS cards.
Oh, I bet you did. I sold mine the same day I bought them.
Yeah,
but there was a group ones. The draw 4 ones are groups, so I sent those to PSA to get graded. Also got a music card of Kelly Clarkson.
Okay, nice.
If you see my Instagram, of course, the Madonna. It got a grade 1, but I heard it's because someone wrote 2 on the damn thing.
Okay.
But it's a beautiful card. And then a little tiny Tom Hanks from Big. This is his first card.
A tiny Tom Hanks card from Big.
Exactly. It's from Hostess from 1988. And then I've also, you know me, I love music cards. So I got one of Sean Cassidy from 1979, Warner Brothers.
Yeah. Try to hold these up a little bit closer. So
can you not see them? Sorry about that.
Yeah. Okay.
Sean Cassidy. Nice. Here is the rookie card. This one is actually hard to find. The 1990 version is more common, but the 1988 version is actually harder to find. The rookie of LL Cool J. Got a
nice.
SGC 3. I love this one again. There's another 1979 Warner Brothers of Randy Newman. He sings all the Disney songs. The Toy Story, and here he
Mm-hmm.
is dressed up like Kiss, kind of parody. And also have one. This is pretty neat. I have a vintage card, 1937, the heir presumptive of the Queen Elizabeth. Look at that.
Oh, interesting.
That's very unique, isn't it, Dan?
Uh-huh.
Oh, look at this one, 1973. Guess who that is? Clint Eastwood.
Oh,
A Panini OK VIP card,
interesting.
animated.
Mm-hmm.
And then also of Jimi Hendrix, same set. I love the artwork on that one.
Nice.
And then did you know what the very first card of Zendaya
Uh-huh.
is from the Spider-Man?
Oh, cool.
Yes, and that's from which one is it? Yeah, Homecoming from 1917. And these are numbered out of 199. These are from the achievement, so you have to redeem these and get these mailed from ComC.
Mm-hmm.
You get these cards, and they're, like I said, these are numbered.
Nice.
And let's see, last but not least, okay. Oh, and then here's one more of Tom Hanks on the piano, big.
Oh, that's a classic one.
Famous
Yeah.
slip. So that's pretty cool. And then last is the rookie card of Will Smith, Fresh Prince.
Nice.
DJ Jazzy Jeff. Like that one.
Wow. You've been buying a lot this week.
I have. Thank you. They all came back this week, so I'll be taking those with me to Vegas.
Awesome. Okay, let's get back to the comments here.
Let's do it.
Boom.
Sports card mover. See you guys in Vegas looking for some unique raw cards and just won a 20-card sub in the PSA lottery. Good job.
Nice. Awesome.
Love it.
Okay.
Global sports card investor. A little off topic. Dan, how do you stay in the game mentally with so many issues in our world? ATM, outside cards, and the hobby. Burnout and mental health is a huge issue in our beautiful hobby.
Let's see here. What is he asking me? How do I stay
in the game mentally with so many issues in our world? What's the ATM? The ATM machine?
At the moment.
At the moment. Okay, but make sure. Yeah, because this is
okay.
Definitely because I've had so much going on myself too, and I'm just totally mentally and physically worn out. And I told Dan right before we got on the show that I had to tell my girlfriend last night that I need to sleep in the guest bedroom because we have a new dog and everything. I have not recovered from the Dallas show and Atlanta, and I just needed one good night's sleep last night without any interruption. So please don't interrupt me. So I slept last night in the guest bedroom, and I slept from 11 p.m. until 10:30 this morning, and I feel so much better. And I was like, honey, she's like, you're not going to do this every single night. I was like, no, I'm not. I just needed it one single night. I'll come back to the bedroom. I love you, but I just needed one good night's sleep. So thank you for letting me do that. Dan's a robot. He's actually not a real human being, first of all. So I don't know how he does.
Okay. Let me go on a little rant here, okay? Because this is gonna kind of, I think it might be time for what bends my corner. Okay. This comment is prompted the what bends my corner segment. Okay. So let me just kind of give you guys a brief overview of my life in case you guys don't know, right? I deal with I'm a divorce mediation attorney. I deal with clients and their problems every day. I call myself a problem solver or like a firefighter, right? Always putting out fire. So I'm always dealing with people complaining about stuff, and I have to talk them down all the time. So I see that, and it gives me perspective on how my life is not as bad as other people. That's one thing. Two, before I got into cards, I was just like everybody else, right? I was paying attention to different things in the world. I would watch the news. And one day it kind of dawned on me that everything in the news is negative. Like, you turn on the news, okay, this person got killed, this person got robbed, this person got scammed, this bad thing happened, right? And it's like negative. And even when back when we had the election in 2020, you had those election cards, right? It's like one TV station talks really bad about the other person, one TV station talks bad about the other person. There is no neutrality. Everything is just negative, 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 right?
Yeah, fear
And
porn. A lot of fear porn.
yes, and what occurred to me is that it's funny that you use that word. It's like what occurred to me is that people they do this for entertainment purposes. You know, it's not like
Ratings.
yeah, it's not like some of these things are really are like serious issues that we need to address. They're more like this is what's happening. It's like gossip, right? This is what's happening. This is so bad. Look how bad this is. And for me, when I was involved in that, I would feel stressed out. I would feel
Mm-hmm.
like a lot of anxiety, and that's one of the main reasons that I decided to get into the hobby. And when I got into the hobby, I basically blocked out all the outside noise of the world, and it made me it for my mental health. It drastically improved my lifestyle a lot, where I was just happy, 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 right? I wasn't worrying about things that didn't concern me. I wasn't worrying about things that I had no control over. I was just doing my thing and I was very happy. And that's when I decided to go full 100% into the hobby, like the way that I do now. I
Right.
still have my responsibilities just like everybody else. I still have my family to take care of, my work, my investments, all the stuff that are outside, but the hobby is what keeps me balanced. And it might seem like I spend a lot of time and effort doing these things, which it is, because I've kind of turned this into almost like a pseudo business where we're
Mm-hmm.
making content and we're buying, selling cards. So it's like a pseudo business, right? But really it's to balance out the stressful life that we have outside of hobby. And it's not just me. Everybody has problems in the world, right? The world can be a super nasty place, let's be real. Everybody has problems with family, work, things that they cannot control. There's bad things happening all over the world, like the war in Ukraine right now, things that we just can't control, but they do affect us in some way. So for me, the hobby is my medicine for that. It allows me to just kind of live in a little fantasy bubble. As ridiculous as ridiculous as it is to collect stickers, you know,
Right.
or you know, autographs of female professional wrestlers. As ridiculous as all this stuff
People's
is,
faces on
yeah,
cards on
yes,
cardboard.
yes, it is. But it's whole. It's like it's innocent and it's wholesome and it makes me happy. So that's why I do it. So that's what combats the outside world. So that's what balances out. Now you know. Now we know though. As the deeper we get into the hobby, the more negative things that we can find within the hobby. You know, we find people that are bad actors, scammers. We have confrontations with people where, you know, they deals don't do well. You know, there's a lot of bad stuff within the hobby too. And for me, I try to also block those things out because I don't want, you know, I don't need that negativity in my life because I can easily get that negativity outside of the hobby. There's plenty of negativity in the world. We don't need it in the hobby. So I just choose to ignore those things. I'm not going to get caught up in drama or anything like that. They're like, you know, there are like some fools out there that talk bad about me as if they know me.
Yeah,
They
no
make
way.
videos like it seems like every week somebody sends me a clip of, oh, did you hear this guy? He's talking bad about you. He made this video about you. And like, you know, that stuff doesn't bother me at all because those guys, I don't know any of those guys. They're just trying to get clicks and views off of using my name for whatever reason, you know, and their opinions mean nothing to me. So that stuff, I just block all that stuff out. And then sometimes people, this is what bends my corner though. Sometimes people will comment on the things that we do, me and you, Merlin, where
Right.
we do videos, where we post pictures of cards, and they'll immediately focus on the negative impression that they get from that content, right?
Right.
Like, for example, I posted a picture of this today, and you know,
Okay.
just to share this on my Instagram, I posted a picture. I didn't write any caption about it or anything like that. And some idiot wrote, "Oh, you're hyping up, you know, you're hyping this up now." It's like, you know, it's like, first of all, shut up, okay? And then secondly, you don't know what you're talking about. And then the other day, and this was what really bends my corner. The other day, I made a video about how I think LCSs can improve in today's hobby. And I was talking about like Burbank sports cards. You know Burbank, right? You
Yes.
live
Yes.
near there. I was saying how Burbank is the standard for the model of all sports cards, how they're organized, they're clean,
Very.
they're friendly staff. And then I said,
Very.
and then as a critique, I said, you know, but you know, in my opinion, they could maybe improve on the aesthetics the design of their shop, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then some guy wrote this comment saying, you know, you don't know anything, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't work in a store, you don't own the store. How dare you say that? How dare you criticize Burbank? And what stood out to me from that, other than that this guy's crazy, is that of my 14-minute video where I talk about nothing but positive things, right? I talk about how how Burbank is great, how card stores can learn from their model, and all these things. Out of like 14 minutes of positivity, he zeroes in on 2 seconds where I give my personal opinion about about how they can improve, right? Um, and that just kind of made me think that, like, I think a lot of people have to. This is my point, guys. Sorry for the
It's
rant
okay.
here, but this is my point. I
We're
think a
all
lot of
ears.
people, they hear what they want to hear. They hear, if they have a negative mindset, they're going to hear negative things. They could have 99 positive things out of 100, but they're going to focus on the one negative thing. And I think that mindset is very toxic for people in today's society. So
Mm-hmm.
I always try to encourage people to look at the positives of things. Okay, there's always going to be negatives no matter what. There's plenty of negative in the world. There's not enough positive though. So when you can, try to focus on the positive things and see if you can draw value from that. So that's like my takeaway from that comment of that guy, and I had to block him too because he was an idiot. But uh, the point I want to share with you guys is like what has worked for me, and what I have done to find success in many things that I do is I always look for the positive. Like when people are presented with something, whether it's an opportunity or news or relationship or whatever, when people are presented with something in front of them,
Yeah.
it's like almost the default to be negative, to say no, to criticize, right? It's the default of people today for some reason. But for me, I try not to do that. I try always to look at the positives when things, if I'm presented with an opportunity, instead of saying no, I always say, how can I benefit? How can I make it work? Right.
Right.
And that has allowed me to do all the things that I'm doing, you know, in life and find success. And you know, I just hope that the people that I that listen to me and the people that I get to interact with, I hope that I can kind of encourage them to take that different perspective and take that different approach. So, anyways, that was my long rant, guys. So sorry about that, but thank you for listening to me. What are your thoughts, if any?
Totally agree. Totally. I mean, during COVID, all hell broke loose. Everything got shut down. The studios got shut down. I started thinking about, like, how do I live? How do I pay for rent? How do I pay for everything? I'm not gonna have any editing, so I had to be assertive and find little projects to even edit, and then started selling some of my cards. And then I started watching some people on YouTube, and I was like, well, my cards started selling well. And then also, I was also helping some other students with some editing too. But I started, there was a silver lining, and because of the pandemic and because I didn't get work, I started finding other outlets, and I became successful at those because I made myself successful in those situations. I made myself successful in selling cars or making content because I wanted to do it. I put myself out there. That's how I met you, Dan. I put myself out there. I just needed to get out and do stuff. And here we are today. You know what I mean? If I didn't do any of that stuff, if I just sat and sulked and felt bad for myself and felt like, well, I guess I'm not going to have a job anymore. I guess life sucks. I'll just still be in, that apartment that I lived in. But, now I've got a nicer place. I've got you. We're going places, and life is even better than it was before the pandemic. But you've got to you got to put yourself out there. You got to make it happen. And sometimes negative things actually can be silver linings. Can actually, you make lemons, you make lemonade out of lemons.
Mm-hmm.
But that's up to you. And, you can be that person who keeps it lemons, or you turn it into lemonade.
Sure. Yeah, definitely. And just to kind of wrap this up, we'll bookend this segment and we'll go back to the comments here. But here's my best advice for you guys. Okay, just to answer your question, global sports card investor. Again, um, if this is you do this because it's fun, you love it,
Yes,
and when it stops being fun, when you stop loving it, you go move on to something else. You can go
exactly.
collect. You can collect anything. You can collect comics, coins, toys, whatever. Just do what makes
Artwork,
you.
anything.
Yeah, yeah. Do what makes you happy. You got to find that balance. As there's so many serious things in the world right now that you need to find something that brings you joy. And believe me, if you find something that brings you joy, you can put your whole heart into it and you can probably find success doing it. You can make money doing it and it won't seem like work at all. So that kind of hopefully that answers your question. And then one thing I'll say about this too, because you just kind of reminded me about this, Merlin, is I think it's so important to block negativity out of your life.
That's so true.
Surround yourself with people that encourage you, that make you better,
Hmm.
that
That push you and drive you.
yes, don't hang around with people that bring you down with the negativity or stop you from reaching your full potential. And if you do that, then you will find success.
Yeah, I'm sure we've all had people that we've been around that made us feel total like shit. I mean, I have.
Yeah.
I've lived with someone like that. And you're just like, good lord. But you finally got to cut them out of your life, and then finally you meet people who make you feel great about yourself and your life, and you're
Mhm.
like, God, where have they been all this time?
Right. Right.
But
Yeah.
it's up to
So
you to do it.
yeah.
You've got to do it yourself, though,
Yes.
folks.
Yes, exactly, exactly. And then that's why in all my videos I try to preach positivity because I just try to put those vibes out there even though I can't meet everybody individually and maybe I can't have personal relationships with people. I always just try to put that positive energy out there so hopefully that inspires people to go do something positive and fun with their life. Okay.
You only
So
live once, make the
yes.
best of it. You only live once, make the best
Yes.
of it.
Yes. Okay. So we got sidetracked there. Very good question, global sports card investor. Thank you for asking that. Sorry, guys, for going on that rant. Let's get back to
That
the
was our soapbox.
let's get back to the comments here.
Who do we
Um,
have next?
Money Mike is in the house.
Money Mike. What's up, Money Mike?
Let's see here. Ed Ram's got a
Ed
question.
Ram, have y'all tried doing repacks? Looks like it's all the rage with breakers lately. Not for me. To me, no offense to anyone. To me, it's like gambling. I rather might just well gamble and do the slot machine in Vegas. How about you, Dan?
Yeah, I don't participate in repacks. It's honestly it's just a way
I
for
don't even like
these
doing
guys.
break. Period.
It's just a way for these guys to get rid of cards and make money off of other people. It's not my thing. I do realize, okay, you got to look at it for what it is. You're not buying a real pack of cards that you would buy in the store, right? You're
Right.
buying you're buying cards that essentially like are not worth the value at all. So I rather just go buy a manufactured pack of cards. I don't need to go
Hmm.
buy repacks or anything or mystery packs or anything like that. But there is a market for that for people who like to gamble. So and here's one thing too. Like I never try to talk bad about how other people make money, right? Unless it's really, really bad, like it's a total scam. There's so many different ways that people can make money in the hobby. There's so many different products and services people can offer. So more power to them. They have their demographic, their crowd that they cater to. For me, I'm not into that. I rather go do some other things.
Yeah, I mean, there was some guys that were at my table at Dallas, and they went to one of those tables and spent like $600 on a pack, and they opened it up at my table, and it was like a PSA 10 1992 Fleer Alonzo Mourning card. It was probably like
Jackpot,
value, yeah,
jackpot,
was not
huh? How much?
$600, maybe
Oh,
like
wow.
$10. Goats and
No.
Ballers predictions on Spider-Man Metal Universe launch. What will happen to X-Men Metal Universe?
Well, X Men universe is already sky high. Like I was at a,
Well, for
I was at
pre-sales?
a, yeah, I was at a show this weekend or Frankensons, right? And some guy had the box for $800, and like the last
Ooh.
time I bought that box in Christmas for $400, so it's doubled in value in a couple months. So and the initial feedback on those cards were people didn't like the artwork or the design of those cards at all. So, but since
Yeah,
then
I
they've
don't know if
kind
I
of
do
like
either.
I've kind of warmed up to the design myself. But I think X Men is going to be huge because Marvel is so red hot right now. People are going to be buying up Spider-Man stuff because they think they're going to flip it. So again, just
I
like when we
know
were
it's
talking,
going to have a lot of hype at first, right?
yeah. So just like we were talking about V Friends, guys, there's going to be a lot of flippers buying up all this stuff in the
Quickly
beginning. Do not
buy right away.
do not pay a super premium on it. Okay. If you want to pay a little bit higher than retail just to get it today, that's fine. But don't pay a crazy premium because the price will go down eventually for those cards. But I do think those cards will be super cool. It's Spider-Man, it's metal. You're going to have PMGs that you can chase in there. So that will be great. Just don't jump into the hype. Okay.
And when do those come out?
They're supposed to come out at the end of March, but they're probably
Oh,
delayed.
soon.
So who
Another
knows?
week
Who
or
knows
two.
when? Yeah. Who knows when?
Whew, can't wait. Sam Bartola. Hey guys, I hope all is well and love the show. Always the highlight of my week. Well, thank you, Sam.
Appreciate that, Sam. Thank you so much, brother.
Brian Adams, Merle, I have been setting up at the local flea market for about 10 years now, so a card show shouldn't be too much different. I have practiced buying storage units and selling all kinds of stuff. Then you go, Brian. You got it, man.
Brian,
you got it.
Brian, you're gonna have a good time.
You
The
go to
only
a
thing
flea
I'll
market?
say,
Yeah,
the only thing I'll say it might be different is that people will be trying to comp out all your stuff. So
exactly.
just be prepared for that. But watch my videos on setting up at card shows, and that will help you put out some of your stuff and find some success there.
Definitely. I mean, you can do it, Brian. Brian, I just love the willing and dealing and meeting people. We do too, man. That's why we do it mostly for. You're just like us, and that's probably why you watch the show with us every single week. Mervin, you know what I'm noticing? A lot of younger collectors are starting to showcase vintage cards on their Instagram. Pretty interesting. That is very interesting, Mervin.
There is a shift. There's definitely a shift that I'm seeing at card shows of people going back to vintage. So collecting is like a cycle, guys. One day modern cards are really hot. Next day some crazy niche market is hot. The next day vintage is hot. So but then it always goes back to circles.
It
So that's
does.
why it's always good to kind of cycle through different inventory and pay attention to where the market is heading, and then that way you can kind of stay on top of things and continue to like buy, sell, and trade.
The same thing happened when I was in the card market back in the early 90s as well. The same, circle.
Yeah, definitely. Goats and ballers here.
What's up? Nice Kobe, Dan. Definitely.
Appreciate it. He's talking, in case you guys didn't see it, he's talking about my Springfield bound National Treasures Kobe auto. Very cool there.
Freshness. You think Kobe cards will go up with the new documentary coming out in August? I'm sure that will definitely help. What do you think, Dan?
Oh yeah, it's not going to hurt it. I think a lot of the hype will already be built into the cards, especially leading up to the documentary.
Yeah.
And when the documentary comes, it might trigger some nostalgia for collectors to go out and try to buy some stuff. But that, we've seen how documentaries kind of play out, and they don't always like increase cards values as much as we think they are, because a lot of the hype will already be built into the cards. So just keep that in mind. Unless the documentary is like groundbreaking, like The Last Dance was, but that's impossible to predict. But I would say definitely it will boost interest. I just think that a lot of the pricing will already be priced into the cards that you're buying.
Now, do you think the cards have gone up any for the players for the Lakers because of the Lakers show on HBO?
I have not. Yeah, so I have not watched that show, and I haven't seen any movement. Like I've got some Magic Johnson cards, and I haven't seen really that much movement in them. So I would say no, but I don't know. Has that show debuted yet?
Yes,
Are
it did.
people watching it?
I think it's on the second episode now. My girlfriend and I just watched the first episode the other day, and it's very good. John C. Reilly is great. Jason Clarke is great as Jerry West. A very good cast, well written. I love the style. It looks like it's shot in the 70s. Very, very Adam McKay style. It's very good. Watch it.
I could see it giving a boost, but we'll see. It might be too soon to tell. Who knows? Probably give it a couple weeks. Weeks.
Shadow cards. You think you guys think it's worth grading cards that are just going to be in your PC?
That's up to you. I mean, personally, I love cards that are graded. I just love the way that they display. Do I have like a raw card?
Yeah, and plus they're slabbed already too. You know what they are. They're already sealed. and they're protected, so you don't have to worry about them anymore. That's why I do it.
We got this card. I got my gift from Brian Basketball here.
King Griffey.
So what would you rather have? Would you rather have this in a top loader, or would you rather have a card that's encapsulated with the information of the card right there? Right. It looks better when it's encapsulated because it's like museum quality, you know. So I prefer it that way. I want all my cards to be graded. I don't care if they're PC. I really don't care about the grade or anything like that. So
could you imagine that Kobe being in just a top loader? I think I would be freaking out personally.
It wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be the same. So I do think that there's value there as long as the cost of grading is in line with the value of the card. Okay, let me see who else.
Here. Who do we have? Okay, he's going through them. Dan is.
Yeah, I'm going through them. Sin City cards here.
Sin City, what's up, guys? What's up?
Eric Stanley.
He's been messaging me lately. My favorite music collector. Non-sport guard dude. Hello, gents. It's got the Miss Marvel icon. Sin City cards. What do you think of the Topps Chrome Star Wars Galaxy Atomic Refractor 150 set? Is it undervalued? I see eBay prices rising.
I mean, I think that all Star Wars cards right now are undervalued. You're more of a Star Wars guru than I am, but I would say all Star Wars cards are undervalued. And those refractors are cool and they're numbered, but there are a lot of lower numbered refractor sets out there, right?
Yes, there are. I mean, they go down, of course, you know, one of one. There's 5, there's 10, 25, 50, 75. I think 100, 150. So
yeah, so I mean, I do think that they'll hold value, but they're not going to be like they're not going to be the ones that appreciate the most.
But they look cool. I mean, the Atomic, I love that, you know, cracked ice looking, you know, look. So I mean, if you made an entire set of Atomic refractors, that is definitely appealing to someone if you sold that as a set, most definitely, and that would be hard to put together. Watch, you know, my latest video. I just did a whole thing where I did a mail day of Star Wars Galaxy parallel cards of refractor cards.
Right.
Because Dan and I both love the Star Wars Galaxy cards. Marvel Guy 239, good to see you. News companies just sell FUD. Only news I watch is Sports Center.
By FUD he means fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And yes,
that's right.
He's correct on that.
Well, because I just listened to Jon Stewart today on Howard Stern. He's you know, because that's how they have to have their ratings in order for them to stay relevant and be a working network and stay on TV. They have to have ratings. In order to have ratings, you have to have people watching. In order to have people watching, you have to have them have topics that are worthwhile, and fear is a good topic. If it's like all hunky dory and everything's good, then no one's going to watch anymore.
I mean, you know, I would push back on that, okay? Because I feel like okay, now we're gonna get back into a rant here. We're gonna get back. This is part 2 of what bends my corner. Okay. I feel like people think that negativity is entertaining, right? This is why like people say that you have to watch a car crash, right? It's entertaining, even though it's tragic. I would push back on that and say that people will want to watch positivity. People want to feel happy. They want to feel good at times, right? And I think that's one of the reasons that my channel and my Instagram and my YouTube has been able to grow the way that it has, is because I try to preach positivity. I'm not like, there's some people out there, some content creators out there that will just say negative stuff. This person is a scammer. This person is a fraud. You know, can't believe this person did this, whatever. And it's like, you know, shut up. You know, who cares about what your opinion is? We don't want to hear
viewers.
Yes. And that stuff, like, don't fall for that trap, guys. Okay. The hobby is not meant to be negative. The hobby is meant to be fun. And we just need to focus on the fun things. And if you do that, you will enjoy it so much more. If you want to see negativity, you know, you can go turn on CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, all that stuff. And you can get your fill of it. But where it has to do with the hobby, we should just kind of try to keep things as positive as we can. And if you're gonna talk about something negative, talk about it in an educational way where people learn about it so that they don't fall for the same
Constructive.
kind of mistakes. But don't try to be like salacious or provocative about it and just get people riled up, because that's just a waste of time.
Yeah, yeah. If you're just going to bitch about it, but you don't not constructive and give like answers to anything, then that doesn't help.
Yes, I agree.
Brian Adams says, "I have something for you, Merlin. That's me. I think you will love it. You would be the perfect home for it. I will hit you up on Instagram and get your mailing address." Well, thank you so much, Brian. I will look forward to hearing back from you on
Nice,
Instagram.
nice.
Dodger 27. Dan, you have any cards at PSA right now?
Yes, I have like probably like at least 200 cards at PSA that have been there for over a year.
Oh, you
They're
do? You
all
still have bulk?
Yeah, they're all worthless now. I they're like 90s cards.
Me too.
When they come, I'll probably do like a whatnot sale and sell them for like $5-10 or whatever I can get for them. I'll just liquidate them, whatever.
I do have a lot
But
of Jordan inserts from the
yeah,
Last Dance that I thought I
yeah,
was going to
yeah,
get back in time, but
yeah.
hopefully
So
they're worth
whatever.
something.
PSA can keep them. PSA can keep them. Okay, just
Oh,
don't
don't
charge
sell.
me. Don't charge me. Just keep them.
Maybe you can sell them on Whatnot, dude.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I can sell. If I get like $10 for them, I'll be happy. No, you know what I'll do? I'll give them away. The ones that I cannot sell, I'll give them away because I'm gonna get ready to do a giveaway soon. I just don't know how to do it, but when I hit 5,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'm gonna do like a thank you appreciation giveaway for some people. So I'll probably do something like that.
Mm.
Okay, Mikey. Let's see here. What does Mikey say here? I couldn't agree with you guys on the positivity. I don't collect cards. I used to, but I watch your channel as I fish what you're doing. Hugs. Nice. Oh, you got
Mm-hmm.
somebody. You got somebody at the door.
Oh, that's my Uber Eats people. So my
Okay.
girlfriend can answer. They're
Yes.
like, I'm at the door. I'm like, ring the doorbell so my girlfriend can answer the door.
Nice. Nice. Well, I appreciate that, Mikey. Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
Mikey. Definitely. Stephen Hong. Do you think Fanatics will be able to contract Jordan or LeBron autos for their cards?
No,
Probably
because
not.
they're under a lifetime contract, I believe, with Upper Deck. So Upper Deck has that. So unless Upper Deck gives them the rights to do that, we're not going to see any autos. But what I'm hoping is that maybe Fanatics can get the license from them, or maybe they'll buy Upper Deck and all that stuff. But who knows? That stuff is like way above our heads.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what the powers that be decide to do about that.
Next. Marvel Guy 239. Spidey Metal is slated for May 30th now. We are hearing a little later.
Oh man,
Okay.
see, it was supposed to be March. Now it's May, so who knows when
So
it's
probably
going
this
to come out.
summer.
Yeah.
Mike Alea, if you guys could own any ticket from any sport, what game would it be? And what was the significant moment of that game?
I've got okay. The card that I want right now that's actually obtainable for me budget wise, I would love to have Kobe's last game ticket where he scored 60 points, because the design of the ticket is beautiful. It's not just like a Ticketmaster one. There's actually a picture on it, and that's relatively affordable. So when I get in the ticket game, that will be probably the first thing that I buy. But my Grail ticket, I would say, would be a ticket stub from Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game. They
Ooh.
exist. They exist. They're out
Mm.
there, but they're super expensive. I'll probably never afford one, but that would be my Grail.
Oh my goodness, that's a really good one. I would probably like something like that too. Or oh my goodness, so many. You know what? Personally, sentimentally, I would love to have one of the very first televised NFL football game between the New York Giants and the Brooklyn Dodgers. Yes, the Brooklyn Dodgers, because you know why? Because my grandfather played football in that game. Ed
Does,
Merlin.
does he
He
have
was
a
a foot.
card?
No, he doesn't. I've tried
Oh,
looking for
wow.
one, but I mean, if there is, let me know. This is in the 30s. He played for the Brooklyn Dodgers when they had a football team, Leatherhead and all. And then he got traded. He was so excited to the Green Bay Packers so he could play for his idol, Vince Lombardi. And then he got drafted into World War II and never played football ever again after that.
Hmm.
So it was really exciting. So I wish I could find one. He was the All-American at Vanderbilt University. But that's back when you would play like, both positions, offense and defense.
Wow. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. If anybody's sitting on an Ed Merlin football card,
Ed Merlin,
hit us up.
my grandfather.
Hit us up. Okay. Let's see here. PK.
That's right. Dan knows more about ratings amongst talk shows than Howard Stern, laughing out loud. I'll take positivity all day long.
Appreciate that, brother. Thank you.
Card market media. So where does someone like card porn fall? It's negative but helpful.
I think that we need watchdogs, okay? And card porn fills that role of being a watchdog. I mean,
it's not always negative. There's stuff that you laugh about. It's a little of everything.
Yeah, I enjoy them. I follow their account. Yeah, I follow their account. They've shared some of my stuff, the funny stuff. So
Yes.
I've got nothing but love for card porn. But I do think that I have this reoccurring nightmare that I'll wake up from in the middle of the night with sweats, where I'll be like, "Oh my god, card porn has called me out for something," and then like the hobby world tries to cancel me. So I have like those fears that will happen someday. I don't know, but I do think that they play a good role as a watchdog, and they have a voice for sure. And I'm assuming they have probably some resources where they can do some investigative, journalism when they post they post things like that. So the only thing about card porn I don't like is when they do a post, people are very quick to jump and pile on and get really crazy with some of the posted things. So I think that there needs to be a little bit more restraint on the mob mentality. But as far as card porn, I think they fill a necessary role for sure. And I'm okay with having, a handful of people being the watchdogs of the hobby. I think that we definitely need that. But we definitely don't need people who are trying to get clicks and views and ratings and all that stuff, who are trying to profit from being negative.
Who do we have next here?
Okay, hold on. I got to catch up on some of these comments here.
Let's see who we have. Tri-County Boxing. What's your thoughts on non-numbered Marvel PMGs?
He's talking about. I assume you're talking about the MCU PMGs, and I don't know what the print run on those is. If somebody knows, let us, please comment below. I think that they're good entry-level PMGs. They do have some value to them. Will they be as exclusive as the other ones? No, they won't, unless it comes out that the print run on those is super short. But I think that they are really cool because they're the MCU, and anybody that's become a Marvel fan in the last 15, 20 years, it's because of the MCU. So I do think that they do hold value, and they're pretty cool because of that.
Now, I do know, the Spider-Man does sell a premium. So also the Chase one is the Michelle, which is the Zendaya one, sells at a premium. And then the Doctor Strange ones sell pretty well as well.
Yeah, and these characters are cool. They look like PMGs. The only difference is they're not numbered. So it just depends if people will value that or not. I think they're cool, and I collect them.
Odd Con. New in the hobby. I bought some rookie PSA 10 Prism Lucas Silvers. I'm down like 40% on them. Do you think they will go up long term? I plan to hold 5 years. I think so. I have good faith in Luca silver cards. I would definitely, if they're down right now and you want to hold, I would definitely hold on to them. How about you, Dan?
It depends on the pop count. It depends on the pop count. Honestly, so I've talked about this before, where it's very important to pay attention to the pop counts. It's very important to understand the significance of these Prism cards and the silvers. Essentially, Prism is like maybe a second tier. It's not entry level product, but it's like maybe a second or third mass produced product out there. I would rather, if I was down 40%, I could give you a couple options, Saad. Okay. Number one is you could do nothing. You could hold it. And as long as you hold it, you don't lose money, right? Because you have the asset itself. And who knows? One day they could go up. Believe me, whoever bought these stickers for 25 cents at
Yes.
some point did not think that this was going to be a $10,000 sticker. All right. So you never know with the hobby. It's crazy. Nothing makes sense. I've said that before. It's
Yeah,
one of my
because
quotes.
when was the day when those blew up one day? Because
Who knows? I don't know. But like nothing in the hobby makes sense. Okay. So that's one thing. So that's option number one. You do nothing. Option number two, you sell at a loss and you learn your lesson and you get out of the hobby, you quit forever. I don't recommend that though.
don't do that.
Option number three is you sell out, you get the value of the cards, whatever you can now, or you can trade and get more value, and you put that money into something else that you think will appreciate quicker. Okay. And if you think they can appreciate quicker, then you
Okay.
can make your money back on the back end of that card. I do this all the time. So you can trade in and out of things. Maybe you do like a cash trade, you get some of your cash back, you lower your cost basis, and then you move into something else that might be better. Maybe you can trade all your cards into a higher end, like a flawless or national treasure,
Hmm.
which will appreciate quicker. So those are the three options I would give you right now. But whatever you do, just make sure that whether you hold or you buy a new card or whatever, that you're excited about the card and you're happy, because if you are, you will not care about the price. You will not
Exactly.
mind holding, right? But when you lose faith in the card, then it becomes like a brick in your hand and you want to get rid of it quick. So just kind of keep that in mind.
Yeah, I'm a big Luga fan, so I have faith. And also with the playoffs coming up soon, that Luca will have more spotlight on him
Hmm.
nationally.
For sure.
Raul says, "Will you guys be at Cardstock in LA proper next month?" Raul, I know I will because it's right down the street from me. LA proper is literally a mile from my house, so I'll be there. Just just to meet people and maybe pick up some stuff. So I'll be setting up. Dan, will you?
I don't plan on setting up. I told my wife this year, like last year, I set up at every single local
You
card
did,
show there
man.
was.
You did.
Every weekend I was at a card show. I did like 60 card shows last year. Some weekends I did like two shows. Some weekends I did three shows: Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Right.
Right.
So I told my wife this year that I was going to focus on going to out of state shows, which is
Mhm.
why luckily I found Merlin to be my road dog. Where we've been going,
I'm the road
we've
dog.
we've been going to a show every month. So that's kind of like condensed my schedule down. So I probably will not be at those shows. I might go for a couple hours to walk the show, but I don't want to set up because I promised my wife we would have like more balance between family time and card life. Um, so yeah, that's my answer to that.
Yeah, because this is a hell of a drive for
Yeah.
you. To me, it's just literally like 5 minute drive,
Yes. Yes. And
but for
those
Dan, it's
those
like 2 hours.
those are really good shows too. It's just that my type of cards that I have do not do well at these local
Mhm.
shows from my experience, because the local shows you get a lot of people that go there for fun, people that may not necessarily be there to buy high-end cards or look
Mhm.
for unique cards or anything like that. They're locals, right? They're just there to walk on a Saturday because they've got nothing else to do. And they're just there for fun. And if they see something, they'll want to spend money, but usually it's probably like a lower end card. And also with the SoCal market, we're so saturated with card shows that people people have spread out their buying their budget across all these shows, so they're not really there to make big purchases. So my cards don't really do well at those shows, but the people that have different types of cards than me, they can do
Yeah.
very well at the show.
Just card. Any thoughts on tickets?
I like tickets. I mean, I think they're cool. I don't own any tickets, but I do want to get into the ticket game. We did answer that question before, but I think they're cool.
Next, Goats and Ballers. You guys should organize an annual Marvel card show at every August 31st.
What's August 31st? Is there a significance to that date?
Yeah, what's going on August 31st?
Well, you guys know we want to go out to Bleecker Trading in New York, and we want to have the theme be like Marvel, wrestling, Star Wars, alternative stuff. So maybe that could be like a tradition. Who knows? But definitely, I think that'd be super cool.
Hmm.
I would say we should do this at like a Comic Con, but I've been to a couple Comic Cons now, and they have no love for cards. These comic
No.
collectors, they're
Oh my God, it's so packed there
it's a
too. I
different
worked there.
thing. So maybe who knows? That might be a good idea. We'll see.
Did you dress up? Do any cosplay? You and Ann?
Me and Ann, no, but I have dressed up at the first Comic-Con I went to. I dressed up and it was awesome, but I'm
What
not
were
much of
you? What were you?
I was a Cobra Viper, GF from GI Joe.
Yeah.
I was awesome. I had a great costume. It looked real. It was tactical. Everything was cool about it. But I'm just not much of a cosplayer.
Love it. Love it.
Okay, let's see here.
Assad, thank you guys for the input. You're welcome, man. Anytime.
Appreciate the sport too.
CV Sports Cards. Hello, guys. Ready for Vegas? Ready as I ever
Yes,
can
sir. We
be,
will be
guys.
there.
I'm getting up there Thursday. Dan's going to be there Friday, so we'll be there all weekend. Brendan Ryan, happy wife, happy life. That's
Yeah.
right.
Words to live by, guys.
Oh,
Words to live
yes.
by. Yeah.
If your lady ain't happy, then you ain't happy.
Yes.
Sin City Cards. I'm going to be at the Mint because I live in Vegas, and I'm going to be after a lot of Marvel and not PMGs or Vibranium. I'm after the other cool sets that Marvel has. What are you guys after? Well, hopefully, Sin City, I have some of those cards that you're looking for. I do have the PMGs and I do have the Vibraniums, but I have some other cool stuff. I did get wiped out a lot of my autos that I had from Dallas. Remember all those, Dan?
Yeah.
But I do have some other cool like subsets and short print stuff. Maybe so. Come check me out. Dan, do you have any other stuff?
I think he's asking what are we after?
After two.
Yeah, I would say for me, I'm always buying PMGs if I can get them
Yeah.
at a good price. I'm looking for any type of numbered cards that are
Me
cool,
too.
but basically anything that like catches my eye. I mean, I try to
And
be
the autos, like I said,
yeah,
I want more
I tr-
autos because I wiped out.
yeah, I try to be open with my buying. I'm selective, but I'm open minded to new things that I haven't seen before. So we'll see. We'll see. That's the beauty and the fun of going to a show because you never know what's going to happen. You
No.
could get a really cool rare card to come across your table, and you get a chance to buy it. Who knows?
Yes.
So we'll see.
Ryan Sanford, have you guys confirmed a date for Bleecker?
We're talking about it.
Yes, a window.
Yeah,
we have a window.
We might they're trying to get us to do it the week of the national convention, and that might work out for me and Merlin since we're flying from California all the way to New York. It might just make sense to try to do everything at once, although it would be a crazy week. But we're talking about it. We're trying, so we'll see. We'll see. Probably, maybe.
I will
Maybe
need a week of hibernation before I go.
Right?
Just Card, you collecting cricket or music cards? Well, you know me, I just showed a bunch of music. I do collect a lot of music cards. Dan, do you?
I'm not really into music cards or cricket cards, but somebody has been trying to get me to buy a cricket card for a while. I forget who it is. It might be this guy.
Mervin.
Somebody, I don't know. I forget. He hasn't said it in a while, so I can't remember, but somebody's been trying to tell me to buy a cricket card for a long time. Is it Mervin? If you're still in here, let us know.
I know Mervin has the cricket card because he showed it to me at Cardstock Trading Show last year.
Oh, did he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, it might be Mervin, but yeah, I haven't got into any of those myself, but who knows? If I find a really cool one, I can always pull the triggers because I'm always looking for oddball stuff.
But I love music cards. That's actually one of my favorite PC things.
Yes.
Sports Card Mover, do we know of a trade night in Vegas? We were just actually talking about that before we went on air.
I'm sure there will be. I don't know. I don't know of one off the top of my head, but I'm sure there will be. And if there's no trade night in Vegas, me and Merlin will open our cases up in the lobby of the MGM Grand and we will host the trade night there ourselves, guys. Okay. You heard it here first.
We'll be next to the slot machines.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my goodness. Daniel Diaz, will you guys be setting up at the Burbank show? That's when's that?
That's
October?
August.
That's August. Okay.
Yeah, after Nationals, I think maybe a week after Nationals, or not a week, but the month after Nationals. But yes, we will have a table there. Me and Merlin. It's already booked. Okay. So yes, we'll be there.
Oh, good to know. Yeah, we have to support those guys.
Mm-hmm.
The Slab Exchange. What are you expecting from the Mint Collective? And what part of the event are you looking forward to the most? Well, selling, being on the floor, selling, meeting everyone, just working the floor.
I think that this show, there seems to be a lot of buzz behind it. The emails that I'm getting from them, they seem to be very professional, very organized. So I think that's going to be great. Hopefully they can execute on that day because it's going to be crazy hectic for them, but hopefully they can execute. Um, I think that there's a lot of buzz going around it. They've been promoting a lot. So hopefully we'll see a lot of vendors there. We'll see a lot of people attending and they'll be motivated to do deals. So I'm very excited for that. I'm also excited about maybe doing some networking business opportunities. So I've got a
Yes.
couple of things. I've got a couple things up my sleeve, guys. I've got a couple meetings lined up that weekend where I can try to, you know, work some deals that might benefit the channel. And I'll be making an announcement pretty soon. So wait for that. But that's what I'm looking forward to.
Definitely. We're always networking, folks. That's one of the pleasures of going to do these shows. Is definitely just meeting people, making business opportunities, and the friendships, the business friendships you make are very priceless.
Yeah, definitely. And then we'll get some good content for you guys. And are we, Merlin, are we going to do a live this
We have
Saturday?
to, of course.
We have to, right? It's part of the
Yes.
tradition now. Okay. So we will be doing a live from the Mint Collective from Vegas, probably Saturday night. So stay tuned for that, guys. We will be filming content. And, I wish there was some way we might have to talk to Marvel Guy about how he was able to live stream from the show in Atlanta.
He did that for like 8 or 9 hours straight.
Yeah, I don't know how he had the batteries for that or how he got the power, but
the reception for it.
Yeah, so
I couldn't even get my phone to work properly.
I would love to live stream for all our viewers.
That's crazy.
So we might have to figure that out. Try to do something behind that.
Let's see here. We already answered this one, right? Slab Exchange.
Yeah. Okay. So I think we pretty much got all the comments down here.
On Friday, it's just mostly like workshops, right, and seminars.
I think so.
Like people speaking. And then I know, like, I'm looking forward to, I hope that Peyton Manning comes to our table and I get to shake his hand and get a picture with him that he's between two slabs. We're both volunteers. He went to, we're both from University of Tennessee. So.
Oh, awesome. Maybe you can get a photo op with him if you go to the speaking engagement that he's doing.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
Yeah.
When is that, on Friday?
Maybe Saturday. I think they're having like speaking, I don't know, lectures, whatever they're doing throughout the day, also on the weekend. Okay. So we'll see.
And Jerry Rice will be there too.
Yeah. So a lot of cool people will be there. So it should be very interesting to see how this turns out. Okay. So I think we got to most of our comments here. Do you want to go through our next new segment here where we talk about our what we haven't settled for a name on this. What do we call it?
What is this one next?
Where we talk about our crazy ideas to benefit the hobby. So we have what bends my corner, where we just rant about negativity, right? Like, even though I talk about not being negative, sometimes we just rant about negative stuff. So we need to balance that out with something positive, right? So,
oh my God,
what shall we call it? What shall we call this? What
the
cleans
interim,
my card?
Let's come up with an interim name for right now.
What rips my pack?
What cleans my corner? What?
Yeah.
Geez, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, the name, we're going to work on a name. Maybe you guys can help us, but we're going to talk about something positive here, like a positive idea that we have here.
So Jim's my mint.
There we go. What Jim's my mint? Yeah. Wait, does that Jim mint? Does that work? What Jim's my mint? Yeah. Okay. But we'll work on it.
Folks. Y'all help us get an idea. That's corny.
Yeah, we'll work on it. But
we need some creative thinking here.
Let me get this comment in there real quick here.
What's up,
Toa's in the house.
What's up? Tenderizing.
Yeah, so let's talk about something like a positive idea that we have, or something that we want to highlight here.
Like we said, we're always not negative. Let's think of positive.
Brian says, "What cracks my slab? Is that positive or negative? What cracks my slab, huh?"
Well, I don't know. Yeah. No.
Yeah. Okay. So I've got an idea that I want to propose. Do you have anything? Do you want to start off with this topic, or do you want me to go?
No, you go ahead, because we've already discussed this, and I'd rather you go ahead.
So I feel like, okay, I've got this crazy positive idea. I think that we should take okay. So the biggest problem that a lot of people complain about is high print runs, right? Like, there's too many cards out there. We have a bunch of junk cards. We don't know what to do with. What do we do with this? Should we give them away to kids? Should we use them as protectors for cards when we ship? What should we do with all these cards that are worthless, right? So here's my plan, okay? Here's my brilliant plan. I think that we should basically we should petition these companies to collect the cards. The same way that there's like food drives and clothes drives and sneaker drives and things like that. We should collect all the cardboard and we should recycle it. We should
Hmm.
destroy all these junk cards so we lower the population of these cards. Maybe some of them will become rarer in value. We recycle that material and then hopefully they can make new cards out of that, or they can make paper or whatever it is. But I think that's what they should do with these things. Just take all that stuff, collect it at all these big card shows like the National or
Hmm.
the Dallas Card Show, or wherever these big companies have a presence there, like a booth. They should just have a big box where you can just throw your junk cards in there. If you want to give some to kids, you can do that. But for the most part, collect all that stuff and just recycle it.
But when
Right?
we had discussed that before, I told you like, you think like a kid would really care about some guy who played like one game for the Pelicans head on the bench after a while? Like
Probably not.
that's going to
Probably
go in
not.
his closet too and just
Yeah.
collect dust.
Yeah, yeah, and there's just so many cards out there that you just can't physically give these cards to kids. There's too many. There's not enough kids in the hobby, right? To take
No, wouldn't
all
it be great?
to take
Like
all
some of
cards,
these
right?
cards would be like,
Yeah.
this is made from 100% recycled cards.
Yeah, I would just love them to recycle that stuff. I mean, they can recycle other stuff, right? They can recycle paper
Right.
and cardboard boxes and things like that. So why can't they recycle these cards?
No, my
And if yeah,
$250 Ultra Boost are made out of
yeah.
recycled shoes and
Yeah, and
violets.
and if they can't recycle it for whatever reason, just destroy the card, but just take the cards out of the population, and hopefully that will benefit us in two ways. It gets rid of the waste, and it will hopefully make some cards valuable. So that's my idea. Let me know what you guys think about that. That's one positive thing that I think that we should push. Maybe start a
Hmm.
change.org petition for Tops and Panini.
I love it. I love it.
Yes, yes. Okay. Okay, let's get to some last comments here. And then
It's
is there any
definitely a
other
Jim Mint idea.
Yeah, and then we'll probably wrap it up pretty soon.
Okay.
Brandon, he likes my idea.
Brendan, not a bad idea. Thank you, Brendan.
Yeah, there we go.
Tao, this is evil genius.
Uh, what does Dex Flow here have
Dex
to say
Flow
here?
Toys. GC, the PSA 9 Tops Chrome Kobe rookie under 2000 now. Worth it even with greening. Oh, okay, because the
I
green
mean
on the
that
chrome, right?
yeah, that is his iconic card. I wouldn't buy it if it had greening on it, but that is his iconic rookie card. So yeah, I mean if the price is good, it's definitely worth the pickup.
Brendan, use as insulation.
Yeah, like I'm sure they could use it. Like there was actually a news story where some kid like they put a bunch of cards on a wall and they use that. I don't know if that was insulation or they just put wallpaper all over it or
Oh,
something
I
like that.
saw
But
that.
yeah, but it's paper, right? It's cardboard. So there's got to be ways that we can repurpose this somehow. But just get rid of it. You know what I mean? Like at first I'd said we should just burn these cards, right? Have a big bonfire, but
No, no, it's not
that's
good for the
probably not
environment.
good for the environment. So let's just try to recycle them somehow. You know, if they can recycle cans, then they can recycle cards.
I'm very green, folks.
Yeah.
I even my girlfriend's OCD, but
Oh
sometimes she
yeah.
puts the plastic sometimes in the trash, and I go and dig it all out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm very big on it. Mervin, we can start doing that to slabs too. Laughing out loud. Zion Prism Pop Count needs some help. Yes, I
Yeah. Like
agree.
I think we should do that too. I would
That's
love
marvelous,
here's
Mervin. Marvelous.
here's the thing. I would love some big time celebrity like who like maybe that guy who's that guy on YouTube? His name's like Monster Bear or something like that. What I'm talking about? The guy that makes these outrageous videos. I can't remember the name. Bear
Oh,
guy.
you
You
mean
know what I
the
mean?
Armenian guy? The
No,
one
he's
who's
like
always with naked
he-
women?
he's like Mr. Beast. That's who it is. Mr.
Mr.
Beast.
Beast.
I would love like some influencer or some celebrity to basically who has the means to do this to buy up like a million slabs, a million junk slabs, and just destroy them. I think that would be great. Destroy the slabs, lower the pop counts. Okay. Well, actually, it'd be hard to lower the pop counts because they don't adjust it for that purpose. But do
No.
something. Just destroy the slabs is what I'm saying. Just get rid of them, recycle the plastic, and make these things a little bit more rare. as I was saying. Oh, Card Market has a suggestion here. What rips my pack? I kind of like that. What rips my pack? Huh? What? Yeah, maybe. Does that make sense? What rips my pack? Or maybe
it doesn't sound joyous still.
Yeah, I know, right? We got to come up with something fun. What pops? What pops my
This rip sounds like it must like rip my pants.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't sound good.
Yes. Let's see here. Got to go through the comments. Got to make sure these comments are appropriate, guys.
Yeah, what Jim's my card?
Oh, wait a second. I want to see that. Let's talk about this.
Oh, okay. A Dexflow says,
Yes.
great curator and Merle, be ready for WWE Color Blast coming soon.
So
I hope you're right, man.
I did. Did you see the preview of the Prism cards?
No. Where can I see this?
You just Google it. Google like WWE Prism checklist, right? And they put up a Color Blast section, and oh man.
Have you pre-ordered any yet?
No, because I'm not gonna waste my time chasing those things. I'm gonna just go buy once people pull these things. I'm gonna go.
Are you gonna buy any boxes though?
I don't know. I might buy one for fun, but I mean, I don't want to get.
I know you're gonna buy more than one, dude. I know you.
You know, we'll see. But for sure, the Color Blast that they put up of that Becky Lynch is real. I'm gonna be buying the Color Blast. I'm a big fan of that.
Hopefully, there'll be legends too in there, Hall of Famers.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they haven't released an actual checklist, so we don't know if there's any legends in there. But they gotta have some, right? They gotta have some.
Oh please.
Yeah.
Oh, my dog. That's Maverick barking.
You want to tell the viewers about your life as a pet owner now?
Yeah, no sleep. I don't know how you have a dog and child.
Yeah.
One dog's enough. He's 11 weeks old now and gets me up at 6 a.m. every night or every morning. And I don't go to bed sometimes till 2.
Are you starting to call your dog your child yet?
I say, come here, child. I say, where are you going? Where are you going, Maverick? Get over here, child. Get over here. And he listens to me sometimes.
Oh, here's another suggestion by Matt here.
Matt says, what sleeves my slab? What sleeves my slab? It's a tongue twister.
That's funny.
What sleeves my slab? Good one, Matt.
Ooh.
Tal, is there going to be a stained glass Macho Man?
I hope so. I think that'd be sick.
You're definitely Jimmy my mint.
what inserts do they have in the Prism sets? I wonder that they'd be able to cross over. There's gonna be the Color Blast.
Right.
What else do they have? The Gold Prism.
Right. Well, I guess all those different colored parallels. Right.
Yeah. I wonder if they have like a downtown style card.
Oh, downtown. Cool. Right.
Yeah. That might be cool.
A Horizon. Right. Downtown Horizon.
We have another comment for another vote for what cracks my slab.
It cracks my slabs, but
that sounds negative, right?
It's not because you're cracking it because you don't like what you got, so you're sending it somewhere else.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a positive segment. Oh, here's the go. CV Sports Cards agrees with you. What Jim's my mint?
Jim Mint. Yes, I do agree.
Yeah. Let's see.
My Jim Mint idea. Oh, Rob just sent me the Color Blast of Becky Lynch. I just now saw it. What strokes my slab? That sounds like Merlin After Dark.
Yeah. Okay, we got a real question here from Xavier.
Okay, Xavier Collins. What do you all think about AI being able to grade cards better than humans? Will grading companies try to prioritize this in the future? And then what could the impact be? Aren't they kind of already doing that? Is PSA and like Hybrid, HEA and all them doing it?
Well, they say so, but who knows? Yeah. Who the hell knows what these grading companies? They're not giving away their what's the word I'm looking for? I can't even. I just went blank. Proprietary.
Okay.
They're not giving away their proprietary formula for grading, right? But who knows? They might say they have AI, but we haven't actually seen anything. But I do think that if they could figure out a standard of grading across the board for every company and it was consistent, I think that would be better for the hobby. But who knows? Who knows what will happen? But then we can't crack slabs anymore, right? If you get if you can't like resub, so who knows? That takes the gambling element out of it.
Okay. B would absolutely love WWE Color Blast. Yes, definitely.
Oh, kabooms! That's the one. That's what I was looking.
Kabooms! There
A
you go.
yeah,
Oh
kaboom
my
set.
God! Imagine what those would look
Oh,
like.
I would love that. I would love that. Oh gosh, please, Panini, don't screw this up. Don't screw
That
this
would
up.
be so appropriate with like a slam or something,
Yeah.
or the action
Wait a second.
shots.
Dex says they go on sale tomorrow. Is that
Are you
true?
serious, Dex? Are you kidding me?
Okay, we
Tomorrow?
might have to look into that. We might have
We
to
may
look
have
into
to go
that.
drive to Frankenstein. Britton and Ryan, do any of the major card shows have a tradition or ritual like throwing fake card dealers from the Tower of Commerce, like the Ferini do on Star Trek? God,
No,
sometimes I wish.
but that's brilliant. I'm gonna mention to the promoters that they need to start like traditions where like they can have like they can collect the junk cards and destroy them, or they can do something fun like that. Because I know at the like
Oh,
a G
wow.
like I'm gonna really nerd out here, but I know at the GI Joe conventions they have a tradition where you throw the paratrooper from the top of the convention center and they go down. They have a little contest like that. So, these card shows like Dallas Card Show, they should have some type of tradition where they collect junk cards or they break slabs. They have like, they have those
What?
rooms where you ever seen those rooms where you can break like plates and glass, like what do they call it? Like a scream room or destruction
Yes,
room,
yes, yes.
a rage room. They
Yeah,
should
like a
have
primal
that.
scream room kind of thing.
They should have that at these card shows where you could just destroy slabs like you're so pissed at them or something like that. That should be a tradition. I'm gonna talk to the guys at Dallas and suggest that for them.
Oh my gosh. Trader Griff's HGA closed their Twitter account and opened a new one. I wonder why. That's another bit in my corner. I do still have cards with HGA that
but didn't you bury the hatchet with them? Didn't you bury the hatchet with them?
Well, I thought I did. Said they were going to expedite my order, but they kind of end up ghosting me and left me hanging. And now I have cards there that are 70 days past due. So I don't know what's going on. So I emailed them back today.
So basically, they didn't want you to make a scene at Atlanta.
I wasn't going to make a scene. I just wanted to talk. I'm not one of those people.
So they're like, this guy looks crazy. This guy looks crazy.
I did not look crazy. I'm not going to make a scene.
He calls himself
very calm, and
he calls himself Merlin the Wizard. We don't know what this guy's packing, so let's just placate him and be cool with him.
No, it was a very civilized conversation.
We should we should maybe like call them out on the channel, and then maybe they'll watch it. I'm sure they're like avid listeners of our podcast here that they're gonna hear all
I just
this.
know on their Instagram
that
they post like, it said cards are now like 40 to 50 days late right now or past due. If your cards have gone past that, please contact us at help at hybrid gradingapproach.com. Well, mine are 70 days. I did exactly what they told me. No one got back to me. But then right after that, they keep posting pictures of them going on vacation fishing. So I was like, I haven't heard back from you all after like 2 weeks. I keep emailing. I guess y'all been busy fishing.
Okay, so this is like let's talk about something serious. Let's talk about these alternative grading companies. There's a lot of them out there, guys. Here's my thoughts on this, and this may not be popular opinion or whatever, but these alternative pop-up grading companies, I call them, like HGA. What's the other one? There's like a whole bunch out there.
RGC.
There's a whole bunch of them at Dallas. There's a whole bunch of them at Dallas. But basically, you guys got to realize what these companies are. They give you, they're probably trained. They can encapsulate the card. They can put their label on it. They can give you their opinion, but it's not the same as a PSA, BGS, or even an SGC slab. It does not command the same type of premium. You could give a small premium to it, for it to be encapsulated, and they can give you an opinion, but that doesn't command the same value. And people need to understand that. They're buying these cards like an HGA, for example. They're buying an HGA, and they're saying that an HGA should be the equivalent to like maybe an SGC or something like that. It's just not. they don't have the same marketing, they don't have the same longevity, the same type of credibility, the same type of infrastructure played out. And you're seeing it with HGA. You know, maybe they took in too many cards, maybe they can't grade them fast enough, maybe they don't have the capital to keep the business running. We don't know. But just understand what you're paying for. You're paying for an opinion, and you're paying for a fancy holder. That's what it is. Okay, guys. So you can still do it if you want to get your cards encapsulated at a low cost or a quick turnaround time or whatever, but it's not going to command the same type of premium.
Now, I will say that the non-sports and HGA slabs have sold well, but the sports cards at HGA have not sold well at all for me.
Yeah, so I mean, what they are, they're
Personally
holders.
speaking.
Yeah, they're fancy holders, and some of them look really great. Like some of those HGA slabs that you showed me, they're really creative, and I like them. I would buy some of those things, but I would not be buying them thinking that they're going to command the same type of premium as a PSA slab or BGS or SGC.
But if you want to, if you want to use like HGA or other stuff, like if you want to use HGA, I would suggest only non-sports. Sports, no.
There's only two reasons I think that you should use these pop-up companies. Is number one is if you want an opinion, like you don't have the eye to tell yourself, so like you want to get an opinion, and if it comes back a 9 or 10 or whatever, you crack it and you send it to PSA if it makes sense. Or let's just say that the cost is so low, like it's $5, $8 to put a card in a slab, and you just want to have a card in a slab because it looks better, it displays better, and it's protected. That's the only reason. Do not send your cards to these companies thinking that you'll get it quicker, and then you'll turn around and you'll sell it at the equivalent price of a PSA, BGS, or SGC. That's just not the way the market has not accepted all these pop-up grading companies that way, and it's very hard to move some of those cards. Okay, and also if the company kind of is in a situation like HGA, your cards are stuck.
Exactly.
Okay.
It lasted for about a month for me, that reasoning. Ryan Humphreys, going to stop by at the Mint. Is there going to be any that really bends my corner tenderizing merch? I know. I keep pushing Dan. We've really got to get this thing started.
Okay. Here's the thing, guys. I want to do it. I just don't know how. Okay. I've never done this stuff before. I don't know how to design a t-shirt. I don't know how to order.
Done. We'll discuss this. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how to. I don't know how to order it. I don't know how to.
I can take care of this. I can expedite all this.
Please help me. Help me, because there is a demand for this stuff.
We'll get it done
for sure. We'll get it done for you guys for sure. I apologize. It's just I'm a novice. I'm an amateur. Okay, I don't know how to do this stuff, but Merlin's gonna help me out.
Yes. Mervin Flores, Kaboom Ultimate Warrior. God, wouldn't you love that?
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Can you guys see that?
Man, look at that. His muscle. Look at his guts on that.
Yes. Feel the power of the warrior. So I would love that. I would love that. Ooh, dude, got me excited. Got me pepped up here. It's like sweating.
I would want a Flair, Ric Flair, Steve Austin.
Oh yeah. Okay, man, I'm getting excited here. We might have to start. Forget Marvel. Forget Marvel. We're gonna start talking about wrestling now.
Charlotte Flair.
Oh, yeah. Man. Oh man. Okay. All right. These guys are getting me excited with all these comments here.
I know you're gonna look tonight to see if there's any coming out tomorrow.
I know, right? Let's see here. Oh, there's a lot of wrestling comments now.
Every time we start talking about it, it just opens up a can of worms.
I'm telling you guys, wrestling is going to be big at some point. Wrestling is very undervalued right now. I'm buying a lot of wrestling cards, and I'm sitting on them right now. I'm stocking.
Are you going to bring any wrestling to Vegas? Are you still holding?
I'm still holding. I might bring like one or two just to kind of get some feedback on it.
Okay.
But I'm not bringing the majority of my inventory, just because I feel like they're very cheap right now, and I think that at some point it's going to become a thing. Just like with Marvel right now. So I'm just stocking up my inventory.
I'm going to bring some of my big guns. It's close to WrestleMania.
Yeah. Interesting.
Mike, match used wrestling patches. Gross or cool?
I think it's cool. I mean, there's no different than, a game used jersey,
Yeah.
And if there's a little bit of blood on it, maybe that might even be cooler. Who knows?
I like to find the numbered ones too.
Yeah.
I had a 10 of 10 of Alexa Bliss I think I sold that one in Dallas. Okay, what do we have next?
Interesting here. Ooh,
What's
hold
interesting?
on. This guy made. I can't mention it. Some of these comments I cannot read.
That's
I don't.
okay.
I don't want to stroke the fires.
Man,
looks like
Dan's like filtering through them all.
Looks like I hit a nerve when I talked about those grading companies, though. So we're seeing some comments in here about this.
Hey guys, these are just opinions, and these, and also experiences too, because Dan knows, from my experiences, because he knows that I grade everywhere, and I've graded through all these companies, so he's seen me, all the trials and tribulations that I've gone through the grading processes with them, and also trying to sell these at shows, and how hard they are sometimes, right, Dan?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'll give you guys a perfect example. This is what's happening in Marvel right now. A lot of people, when they started grading their Marvel cards, they sent them to SGC because it was cheaper and it was a quicker turnaround time. And when they got the cards back, they're not getting the same type of premium that they would expect on it versus a PSA. So we're seeing this right now. Like, PSA commands a higher premium because they're the most widely accepted grading company. They have the biggest infrastructure. They have the most labs in the market, all that good stuff. So they're the ones to grade with. So if you want premium value from a graded card, if you believe that a graded card commands a higher premium than anything else, then you've got to go with the major companies. And even between the major companies, PSA, BGS, SGC, there is a big gap in terms of premium that each label commands. So just have to understand that if you're trying to play that game. If you don't care about labels, if you don't care about these grading companies, then who cares? Just send them to whoever you want, right? Just collect the card. I often say that, I want to go on a rant. I'm going to save it for next week. I'm not going to say it this time, but I'm going to start ranting pretty soon that grades should not matter as much as they do, right? And that's all I'm going to say. Let me formulate this, and then next week I'm going to go on a rant about it. But that's what I think. Okay. All right. Toa here.
What's he say? Toa, what does Toa say? He's tenderizer a shirt for free. I will design a tenderized shirt for free. I'm a graphic designer. Well,
Toa, please message me or Merlin on Instagram. Let's
chat
about this. Let's chat about this. I am open to all ideas for designs and things like
Toa
that.
In the L area?
I don't know, Toa. Let us know what you are, but message us so we can talk about this, because I would be very, very interested in this.
Please do, man. Please. Jordan Riker, I imagine that good tenderizer merch would sell for at least $11 million. $11 million. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, okay, maybe we can take a poll. Should we just come out with one shirt and just make unlimited print runs, or should we do limited shirt designs? Because I've seen other people do this. I've seen the major wrestling podcast guys do this, and that seems to be a fun thing for people to do. I don't know.
What, limited print runs?
Yeah. That way we don't have to invest as much money to get these things made, and it'll be a little bit exclusive, so it'll be kind of fun for people to chase, as long as people don't scalp them. That I would not like to see that, but if maybe we could do a fun release party or something, who knows?
Dexflow Toys, great curator. Merle, Google the NBA Jam shirts. You guys need to do merch off of that. Okay, we'll check it out then. Thanks,
as long as we don't get sued, sure, let's do it.
We'll get too close.
Yeah.
Will you buy Prism WWE wax? Yeah, if it's affordable.
For fun.
I heard it's going to go for about $800, $900. Is that about right?
Hell no. I'm not going to spend any money on that.
Is that what you heard, guys, too, out there?
Are you serious?
About $800, $900? Yeah, for a box? Yeah. Is that about how much was UFC?
Yeah, UFC is about that much, like 900.
And F1, was it going for that?
Yeah, I'm not going to pay that. No, thank you, because the cards are not going to be worth that much money. I'd rather take that money and I'll buy the one card that I want out of the whole box.
Yeah, see, Card Market Media, he says, yes, on Beckett says $800.
Oh my gosh.
The going rate. Would you crack an HGA Kaboom?
Absolutely.
Yes, if the subgrades are, going to be, better.
Mm-hmm.
Dexflow Toys. I really feel wrestling is next to pop off, especially when Prison comes out. That's what the great curator keeps telling me.
I believe it.
Matt, Kaboom style shirt design. Not too likable though. I don't want to get sued. You can now ask PSA card collector.
Mm-hmm.
Dan, I made that. I kind of like. I have a problem. The great curator T-shirt.
Yeah, I saw that, Marvel guy. That's awesome. I'm waiting for my royalties though. Okay, so send me the
Marvel
royalty check on
guys.
that. Just kidding.
Jordan, Dan, and Merlin, will you charter a jet to fly back and forth from Vegas to Phoenix this weekend? Phoenix has a big card show, 350 tables. Maybe some other time, not this weekend.
If I sell all my PMGs, I'll do it.
Oh God. Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Okay. So finally we got to last. I mean, sometimes we just go long, guys, because you guys just keep asking a lot of questions. Woo. You guys always have a lot of comments, but we always make sure that we always acknowledge everybody, as many people as we can in the comment section, and try to answer as many questions as we can. So appreciate that, guys. Okay. Let's wrap this up here. Any closing thoughts, Merlin?
No, I'm just really looking forward. I've started pricing all my cards, getting them all packed. Got my cases. Gonna drive to Vegas. Gonna have some fun. I feel like that song, "Driving to Vegas." Thank you very much, folks. But anyway, also tomorrow night, make sure you subscribe to More World Cards on YouTube. I'm gonna have Scott Wright of Next Gym. He's also going to be in Vegas with us. He's going to be my guest on Mer World After Dark. And he, Scott, he and I love talking about the oddball cards. He and I both love music cards and weird cards and talk about music and everything. So he loves all the weird music stuff that I do. So check him out. He's going to talk about his company. So that's going to be on about either 6 or 7 p.m. Pacific time. So smash that bell button on my site so you'll know what time we'll come on tomorrow night. Dan?
Yeah. Scott's a really cool guy, so make sure you guys check that out. And if you guys haven't, please subscribe to Merlin's channel. Let's get his subscriber count up. Let's appreciate that. Let's if you guys haven't subscribed to mine yet, shame on you, but please do it soon because I'm trying to hit that 5,000 mark. I'm getting very close. If I hit 5,000 this week, things are going to pop up, guys. Things are going to pop off. Okay. We're going to do some giveaways.
I don't want you to know what's going to pop up.
things are going to pop
after dark, baby.
Things are going to pop off in Vegas. If you know what I mean, we'll see.
That I got to see, man.
Okay. Woo! That's how you know we've been doing this too long. We need to get off because when we start talking in innuendos, it's time to cut it off. Okay. YouTube's gonna censor this one, guys. But anyways, okay. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. Please subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff.
Smash the bell button because we'll definitely be on this Saturday sometime after the show is over on Vegas.
Yeah, and follow us on Instagram because we'll be posting like crazy to give you guys like basically a behind the scenes view of what it's like to be at the Mint Collective this weekend. If you guys cannot come yourself, if you are going to come, please stop by our table, say hello, chat with us, take pictures, all that good stuff. We love meeting members of the Curator Army, the Merlin Maniacs, all you guys. Thank you very much. And if you guys have good deals, bring them to our table.
Yes, please.
Especially if you guys have Marvel PMGs, bring them to my table. You will get tenderized. You will get tenderized, but maybe you'll make it onto the vlog. Okay. All right. Thank you guys so much. We'll sign it off. We'll see you guys Saturday.
Hi, everyone. See y'all Saturday.